All right, Coach, from one of the loudest venues in the NFL, there's a look at Arrowhead Stadium. Okay, Coach. Well, first opened way back in 1972. There's a look at Arrowhead Stadium, part of the Truman Sports Complex here in Kansas City. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between our visitors and the Kansas City Chiefs. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Mahomes now on first down. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
I like it, I like it, I like it. Get everyone involved in the passing game, and you know you can create those great mismatches throwing it to your guys out of the backfield.
And on the first drive, that can also help establish some rhythm, right?
I think so. It gets everyone involved. They feel like they're part of it, and really gets them amped up as they go forward.
Mahomes firing complete. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Chiefs first down.
Slant route's effective no matter who's running the route and catching the ball. But when you have a receiver of that stature, you have to be a little bit more precise throwing it. You don't have the same catch radius with the bigger targets.
Now a handoff looking right. And a solid run down inside the 30. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
Yellow. I got you. Zoom, fellas, let's go.
From the 29, Mahomes eluding the pressure right. He's going to take off with it. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Quarterback, don't get nervous now. We ain't beginning to tear you up. Don't get nervous.
They'll run it now out of the gun. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Early down stuff's to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Watch the screen, watch the screen.
Now they'll throw with Mahomes. This pass going to be caught by Hardman. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Mecole Hardman with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Chiefs take it right down and score on the opening drive. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Here's the first carry for Northwestern's Justin Jackson. And they're able to get this one across the 35. That one good for 13 and a Charger first. What makes a draw play like that successful?
Well, we did see where he made the first wave miss, and that was a big part of it. But a lot of it is just being actors back there, making the defense think it's going to be a pass.
Here's a quick throw caught by Allen. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down. Now, Charles, what's the mindset here offensively? You gave up the touchdown pretty quickly. Would it have changed if you had gotten a stop and it would be 0-0 right now, or no?
I wouldn't think so. I think in most cases, just down a touchdown, you know, I mean, we're just getting started here. It should be a long way to go. You think to yourself, stick with the game plan, all the things you worked on in practice. But you have some teams that when they get down, their natural tendency is to aggressively strike back. And let's see if they want to get outside of the game plan we expect and try and be aggressive on their first series.
Here we go.
On 3rd down, this is Jackson. He will have the first down as he's brought down up near midfield. 2 yards and able to get the first down in the process.
That's about what you would expect since they're so efficient on picking up 3rd downs in the top 5 in the NFL. It's all a mindset, and I guarantee you it started in the offseason. 3rd down's important to them. They find a way to pick them up at a very good clip.
And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. Plays like we just saw there, that's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out, because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing at the line of scrimmage.
The throw down the field, caught by his running back. Give him 12 yards there. The Chargers have a first down. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Stacy out to his left. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And it'll be intercepted. Able to get there and pick it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Well, CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Yeah, this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. The success there, Charles, coming on the outside of the field, the ground game. Curious to see if that continues as we progress.
Yeah, we often talk about a variety in play calling and usually between run and pass. But in this case, with strictly the run game, you can be creative there as well. Run it inside, run it outside, keep the defense off balance.
And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down. They love being physical.
Yellow, I've got little legs. Hey, come on out here. Come get some. Come back here.
Throwing on first down is Mahomes. He finds Taylor, complete. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Check 24. Watch 24.
Now they try the right side here. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, that's almost a tendency breaker.
Couple of first downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46. Now a handoff here to his running back. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Hey, 57, 57. 49 to Mike, go. Hey, man, watch the boot, watch the boot. Mike's 49, Mike's 49. Pick me up, here we go.
Now here's Mahomes. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Hodges. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 22-yard line.
I know I spend a lot of time talking about how tight ends in a lot of cases now are pumped up wide receivers, but they're still big people. And he used that frame right there to absorb a really big hit on him and held on to the ball.
On first down, Mahomes letting one go deep for the end zone. And that's caught. It's Kelsey. Touchdown, Kansas City. Travis Kelsey, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now 14-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Charger drive about to get going. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Juan Thornhill. And he
didn't get off the press.
Touchdown,
Messed up the
Kansas
press.
City.
Partner, what we just saw, that's a great example of a team that was really amped up. They've been playing so well, yet they didn't get overexcited and have a bust on defense and gave up a big play. Instead, they created their own big play with a pick 6. This one may be over.
Yeah, it's just the first half, but that lead has swelled to the point where you're wondering if it is over already.
Yeah, it just got lucky on that one. He pressed him. He didn't get off the press.
Play before the quarter ends.
And it was a good little bump.
Go out. Let's go. let's go.
He'll have a first down past the 40. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. 21-0 our score after one.
Look at me, zipper.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Stacy. And he's taken down, a Chiefs sack. It was Breland Speaks getting home to the quarterback that time.
Come on, left tackle.
3 scores down, not even a halftime yet. They're not getting much generated offensively. They've got to figure it out.
It's tough because this defense just seems to be playing with so much confidence right now.
They really are. They are on their toes, and they're getting at them.
Going deep here for Allen. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Another dangerous throw there, partner. I mean, he's already thrown 2 interceptions here in the first half. I don't know if you want to keep throwing up 50-50 balls, and you've had that kind of lack of success.
Yeah, absolutely. Very well could have been a 3rd interception in half number 1. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Wow, they gave him that?
3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked up by one.
Wow, they gave him that. I clicked on early, too.
Down inside the 40. Allen, the intended receiver. Boy, so another interception, CD. It feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his 2nd season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
Flush to his right. It's Kelsey on the ground. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
Yellow. Let's go. Color. What you got, Heavy?
And to give this time to the tailback. Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35. A 1-yard gain there following the 3-yard pickup on 1st down.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instincts. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play. He'll find Taylor. That's complete. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a 1st down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. So a good snap, good hold, and right down the middle.
Never in doubt. Just the way you used to hit them, partner.
You mean like kicking the ball?
Exactly.
Well, that was in high school.
Doesn't matter. I don't care what level. You hit them, they go through.
And a nice job there as he gets this one up just shy of the 35-yard line at the 34. The Charger drive about to get going. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the 2nd quarter, but you're down.
You don't want to.
No, but let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
Now a pass here caught by Hunter Henry. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A 1st down there on a pickup of 25.
Obviously, this has not been a banner game throwing the football. So what you got to do, you got to kind of down focus, don't you think? Find the tight end, take some easier completions.
The interception last drive. There he hits the reliable target. Throwing on 1st down. Stacy, he's going to let it go end zone for Allen. And that'll wind up incomplete. Trying to give his man room to run.
That's my fault.
But it's
since I didn't throw him interceptions, he can't even touch it right now.
They'll come to the line on 2nd and 10.
You got nothing. Check 26, check 26.
Yeah, since I threw them interceptions, he ain't even going to have it right now.
On second down, this is Jackson. And a short gain down to about the 33. 2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead him to third down. Pretty good little two-play sequence there.
Yeah,
you first see incompletion, then a
it
very
was
short
touchdown,
pickup.
but
yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on third down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
On third down, Stacy.
come on, Madden.
Incomplete. More problems here on third down. They've converted only once so far in this first half.
And you know as well as I do in this league, if you don't win on third down, it makes it hard to win a ball game because then you're relying on your defense, you're relying on your special teams. You've got to get it done with your offensive unit.
That's my fault, though.
It used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration. Now, seemingly automatic.
Yeah, isn't it funny? When we prepare for a game, when you look at the backgrounds of these kickers, it's interesting, isn't it, to find out they were all-state quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs, all-state wrestlers, right? Baseball players. We're finding athletes all along, and now they're just specialists putting it through the posts.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says,
well, this is taken in. It's complete. Past the 20.
Broke the tackle.
And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Taywan Taylor, his first touchdown on the year. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. Not a whole lot to recap on that drive. Just one play, 75 yards to the house.
Yeah, it's a long way to go. And remember, rarely is it a straight line 75 yards, too. Got to have a little extra in there. So whatever the final number is, a well-deserved seat on the bench, a little oxygen if he wants it as well.
And he finally runs out of gas, but not before he's inside the 10-yard line.
Similar to golf, you never want to count a score before it actually happens, but you have to figure. They thought they were going to get 6 on that play. Great effort to keep them out of the end zone, but a big-time return.
And caught by Henry. A good display.
Why I couldn't get the one where he threw
it gets him just inside the 5 to the 4 and no further. 3 yards is the gain that time. Second and goal.
I needed the other animation, not that one.
Second and goal from inside the 5. On the ground, this is Jackson. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Chargers. Justin Jackson, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Chargers, they're able to cut into that deficit. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And that will shave one more off this lead. Here's Martin now following the score as he'll send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One play drive, long pass. Maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, one play drive's exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was fairly easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
Yeah, we'll see if it's that easy here. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Got you, punk. 49's the mic. Watch 49. Hey.
Now this time Mahomes will throw. And that is incomplete.
Yeah.
A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs
if I'm
on
not
the field
mistaken,
and
I
covered up
expect him to
essentially
come
every
out.
blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Working from the gun, Mahomes.
Come on, y'all. You can't.
A disappointing
You got to
drop
catch
there
that, fam.
defensively by the rookie. And now 4th down.
These two offenses have gone up and down the field so far in the first half.
You got to catch that, fam.
Finally, I say, here's a stop on 3rd down.
But I knew it was going to be something
Kicks
like
away
that.
as he angles this one for the sideline. And this punt goes out of bounds, and it'll be marked inside the 40.
Yeah, I knew it was going to be something like that. That's why I played
The Charger drive about to get going. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more.
Come on. I ain't ready to open it up just yet.
Set 60 or pilot 64 weak. Hey, high 7.
Looking to throw on second down. Stacy steps away to his left. Deep ball for Goodwin. And this is caught inside the 5. And all the way in for a Charger touchdown. Marquise Goodwin, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Chargers are able to close the gap just a bit. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And that will get them one closer. So after the touchdown, Martin now on to kick this one away.
All you got to do is just give me time to figure out what he's doing and adjust.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
It's just being able to see what he's doing and being able to key on it.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
That's all he's doing is running crosses.
How do you shake things up?
You look at what you
I'm going to have him play underneath.
Go to something else. And maybe try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield.
He's going to check down,
and that'll bring up second down.
And then go over the top.
And we see another
you just got to wait on it.
There to the running back. This
That's really honestly what we're doing is just waiting on it. He's not going to give me an opportunity over the top.
As a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Looking to throw again on second down. Mahomes escaping the pressure right. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs.
That was an excellent job of recognizing the situation. His first read wasn't there. Heck, his second read wasn't there. But he bought himself a little extra time scrambling out of the pocket, got to the sticks, and picked up the first down.
It's just me and you.
From midfield, here's Mahomes. And a quick throw here, that's complete. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. To throw again on second down. Mahomes. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete.
It's just million-man drag. That's what that is.
Pick up there, and it's a first down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Mahomes will bring him up 1st and 10, and he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive.
We just got to sit on him because that's what he's doing.
Lines up to be incomplete. Mecole Hardman, the intended target, but it's going to be second down. 2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line. Mahomes to throw once more. He finds Robinson.
See what I'm saying? It's just a million-man drag.
Too shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Like, come on, man. Like, where's that play at I just had? Oh, I'm in the wrong one.
Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7. And again, it's Mahomes. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
I got an idea of what I might want to do to change it.
And the kick
I know
by
something I'm
Butker
probably
is
gonna do.
good. And that'll push the lead up to 17. No problems in the field.
I'm gonna see if I have enough time to do it.
2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
This will be fielded at the 6. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line.
I'm just going to see if I have enough time to do it, but I know what I want to do.
The Charger drive about to get going. And you're under a minute to go in the half, a first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
Well, I think the smart approach is to run out the clock, lick your wounds at the half, and see if you can come up with a strategy to play better in the second. But there's also something to challenging your offense right here. You know, hey, guys, you help dig this hole. See if you can get us out of it a little bit before the half runs out. Let's go make some plays.
This quarterback now 9 of 15 throwing the ball, 60%, and it's 1st and 10.
Hey, exit. Hustle, hustle.
From the gun, Stacy. Caught by Allen. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 18 big yards on that one, and a Charger first. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. The field goal unit on the sideline. They're going to go with 1 second left. A final shot before break. Stacy looking for the end zone. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Xavier Howard. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll send you down to Orlando and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Charger drive about to get going. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception,
I had it. I just got stuck on my damn line.
It does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Here we go. Set. 10 logo. X3, 218, chop. 5.
On second down, it's James. Gets this to the 24 for a gain of 4.
That's a really good job right there. Just kept stringing that play out, pushing further and further towards the sideline. Really good fundamentals by that defense.
He was trying to put his foot in the ground and turn upfield. He just couldn't.
No, they really had a picket fence in front of him. No room to find to get upfield.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Operating from the gun, Stacy. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the... got his man, complete! And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. That goes for a gain of 31. Obviously, they're not where they want to be right now on the scoreboard.
He stayed in the middle field, stopped the angle route.
Trend them in the right direction.
Yeah, a few more like that, they'll be right back in the game. And if they can continue to do that, maybe they'll inspire their defense as well. They'll get a few stops.
Bravo!
On 1st and 10, Stacy. He's going to let it go end zone for Allen. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Keenan Allen, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Chargers, they're able to cut into that deficit. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And that will shave one more off this lead. Here's Martin now following the score as he'll send this one away. This one fielded at the 5. A marker down. He does get it up past the 25. Will it hold? Let's see. So that flag will cost him 15.
And it doesn't matter anymore how you get the face mask. Any part of it, that's going to be 15 yards.
So the face mask, quite a blessing there as they'll start out of harm's way with a 1st and 10. Now a handoff looking right. And he's going to get across midfield and into Charger territory. Just what you want on a 1st down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 48-yard line.
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple.
15.
Here's Mahomes to throw. Flushed out right. He'll run it. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs.
Offensively, they liked their situation, so they tried to take a shot downfield, but no one was open. So it was tuck it and run time, and he picks up a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Hey, let's get that ball, dude. Let's get that ball right here.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down.
This offense has had a lot to like in this game. I don't know that that last play, though, is going to make the highlight reel.
It's not going to make the highlight reel, but it will be the focus of the film session that the team has to sit through. I've sat through those before. Never any fun. You're always excited about your good plays, and they actually fast forward through those. All right, that was good. All right, great. They get to the bad ones and really illuminate them. Not cool.
Easy.
49, guys. Mike, 49.
On 2nd and 11 now. Mahomes. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. A gain of 10 as they look to add on to this 10-point lead. He's having a nice game through the air. His decision-making's been really good. Solid there again. Just seeing nothing downfield goes underneath. Nice gain.
How about the patience? Because when you're having a big game through the air, you're looking for those chunk plays, those big ones downfield. Instead, as you noted, takes the check down, dumps it off, gains good yardage anyway. Really well executed.
Hey,
on 3rd down, Meadows. And he will have the 1st down, but he winds up taking a pretty good shot that time. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive going.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Yellow. Let's go, blue lady.
Hey, we're pretty quiet, D. We're pretty quiet.
Let's get it. Let's go.
And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. Mecole Hardman, the intended target. That'll bring up 2nd down.
2nd and 12 at the 32-yard line.
Fight on these two. Check.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. And an alley to run.
He ain't fumbled that?
He turned that into a nice gain. Gets him 8 yards closer for 3rd down.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4.
Let's get this ball back for the offense. Let's go.
They'll run it now out of the gun. He's got the first down inside the 10.
Nothing I can do. Called me while I was switching between men.
A great effort there with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Charger drive about to get going. They did what they had to do to start this third quarter. Went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, partner. They had a little bounce in their step after scoring that first touchdown.
Every little thing is causing them to stumble, man.
And that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue to score on offense?
Every little thing is causing them to stumble. Like, come
8
on,
yards
man.
the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. 2nd and 2.
Yeah, I wasn't getting out of that
Nowhere
situation.
to escape, and he goes down. Frank Clark able to record his
I was not
5th
getting out
sack
of
of
that
the
situation.
season. And we say it all the time.
He took away all the
to be
reads.
able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you
It's
as
just
best they can.
tough 'cause we
If you're
just
getting 3 to
playing
5 seconds to throw
quote-unquote
the ball, they're
video
doing a
game
really nice
offense, so
job.
we just
But
run
when you
around.
hold it and give up a sack, you're really almost discrediting their work.
Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
And attempted a deep ball there, and they didn't get it. But, boy, they're going to need a few of those to actually hit in order to get back into this game.
Good thing they do have a little bit of time here still left in the contest. Decent-sized deficit, but not one that they can't manage. Fielded just inside the 30. Good blocking there.
It's like
Nearly
everything
sprung
is
him.
at
As it
fingertips.
It'll go as a 19-yard return. And it's Chiefs football. 1st and 10. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the 3rd quarter. Your 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this? And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield.
Wow.
I can't even get a payday, man. Come on.
But a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover.
Here we go, here we go.
On 2nd down now, Meadows, and he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball, protect this lead, give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. They go play action here on 1st down, being chased out left, and that is incomplete here.
Well, my initial thought was that maybe he was just trying to blindly throw this one away, and maybe he was. But he's going to get away with it because as he tried to throw it over the left sideline there's a receiver right there in the area, so no grounding call.
Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41.
Check 4, check 4.
And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
And this is why aggressive
The
defensive
thing is
coordinators
that
love
the
to
offense
blitz. It wreaks
isn't
havoc
not even an
because
issue to
they
stop.
end up taking their
It's
attention
just,
to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
I ain't gonna say cheesy, but it's just like, come on, man.
1st down marker at the 31. It's 3rd down.
Big series right here. 15. March 49.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. And it's complete to Kelsey. And he's brought to the ground with another 1st down at the Chargers' 26. We're back now in KC. It's the Chiefs with the lead and the football here as we get set for quarter number 4.
I'm not even getting a chance to do shit.
Mahomes now.
Because everything
5
is just
straight completions here in
game.
this second half. 1st and 10. And he'll give it here to his running back. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Give him 15 yards on that one. Kansas City has a first down. I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
And he'll take this one inside the 10, down to the 8. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
They're in a pretty good spot right now with a convincing lead. I think this is where they put on the boxing gloves, start to try and pound them into submission.
And the offensive line, they've controlled this game. I don't see why that trend would change now. And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes.
Enough takes a start to have a good drive, quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
After the sack, things get a little tougher here. 3rd and long for Mahomes and the Chiefs. On 3rd and long, it's Mahomes. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you'd better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
This will be fielded at the 6. And he'll take this across the 25. A couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. 2nd and 10 now from the 27.
Yo, faster. Be driven.
And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down. Up front, the struggles continue for this offense among the line. What can they do? Change the play calling? What?
I think part of that, yes, changing some of the play calls, some screens, some draws, some misdirection. You want to run any type of a play that will influence.
And that's caught inside the 30. And all the way in for a Charger touchdown. Marquise Goodwin with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Chargers are able to close the gap just a bit. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And that will get them one closer. So after the touchdown, Martin now on to kick this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Looking to throw is Mahomes.
Yep.
And that one got tipped. Kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd.
This defense can use some more of these types of plays. How about him reading it, driving on the football, and he's right there for the pass breakup.
The Chiefs on third down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. This is 3rd and 7. Now Mahomes. Eluding the pressure right. He's got his man. That's Hardman.
Come on,
and he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. It'll go as a gain of 10 and a Kansas City first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Step in front of him, man.
Mahomes now a perfect 8 for 8 to start the second half. Not bad. 1st and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. And getting this
I hate that because it's like perfect blocking every fucking time.
An 11-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Chiefs first down.
Well, it is our business to analyze what we saw out there, and on that play, I saw a defense staying in base, not taking a chance, not blitzing in a situation where they absolutely need the football back. That's either a case of overthinking it or not thinking it through.
If you do blitz, do you have to be careful about where you're coming from, or are you just coming from all angles?
You have to be careful about where you're coming from, obviously, but at this stage, you have to take a few chances as well.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. Starting to become a tough spot for this defense. You're down 4th quarter. Looking a little fatigued maybe on that side of the ball.
Partner, we've seen this before, haven't we? Because every coach we've ever talked to says body language is important. And now you're seeing guys with their hands on their hips, they're bent over, hands on their knees. And the offensive guys are just saying, let's just keep running it at them. We've got them now.
That one good for 12 yards in a Kansas City first.
I don't think we could actually still do that.
That looks familiar because we saw them working on it in practice this week. And for a lineman trying to block on this play, they love when they get the defense moving in one direction. And when they try and change directions, it's a lot easier to pick them up and ward them off.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. And a give this time to the tailback. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. An 11-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Chiefs first down.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the 4th as it was way back in the 1st, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
Watch his flat, watch his flat. Watch his flat. Watch his flat. 57 colors, 57 colors.
They'll run on first down. Meadows. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down. This drive's taken more than 3 minutes off the clock already as they come up on second down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up third down. Hey, a lot of points have been scored in this game against them, but tally that one on the side of the defense.
Do you think maybe, possibly, it can be a little bit of a changer for them? Maybe not a game changer, but a little bit of a momentum one that maybe they can string together some pretty good plays and slow them down.
That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1. When this offense gathers to watch the tape, they're going to like a lot of what they saw. They put up big numbers, but they might fast forward through that last play.
Oh, there won't be any fast forwarding, partner. I've sat in those sessions before. You end up spending more time on the bad plays than you do on the good ones. It's just the nature of coaches. But I know sitting in that room, when you've had a big game, the night that they've had, you don't want to hear that. You just want to focus on the good stuff.
Butker's kick here is good. And that will swell the lead to 16. So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but they still ate up time, got points. So while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
Then he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Elsewhere, they're into the 4th at FedEx Field. And it was the Redskins that came away victorious there. A victory there would mean they're 6th on the year. The Charger drive about to get going. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you score points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Wouldn't even let me get control of them.
So the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. And an alley to run. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Now the Chargers will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game.
He played a good game.
So here's a 1st and 10.
Didn't know what to really expect. And then I saw we dinking and dunking all game, so.
And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. Chargers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. And he's going to take this one up only to about the 44-yard line. Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's 3rd down. A big